Hey everyone, it's Dinah, and the official new trailer for Deadpool, the first official trailer and the new trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine has been released. So I think they did tease this yesterday, and then they said they were going to release it today, which is a Monday, and I thought, oh well, I'm going to be at work and it's going to drop then, I'm going to have to wait forever, and then I have like an appointment after work I need to attend to, so I'm not going to get into this until the late evening, which it now technically is. But yeah, I thought, you know what, at this point, when I get to it, I'll get to it, and it's still today. So yeah, but the new trailer's out, and I think they didn't really do much teasing for this besides from posting like a 30-second kind of clip, which I just kind of avoided watching anyway. But they said they were going to post this, and I think they've released like a poster along with it too of like Wolverine. They finally showed like Hugh Jackman's face in like a poster as well, so that was like a huge thing. So that's like, you know, the teaser didn't show us Hugh Jackman at all, but then we still got like a clip of him from like a shot of him from behind and everything, so that was cool. But there was like a poster with like I think two posters, one with the Wolverine front and center and then Deadpool's reflection in his claws, and another one of like Deadpool with Wolverine's reflection in his swords and everything. So cool concept for that. But yeah, with this one, this is like the first official teaser, so first official trailer, so I think probably going to be like a good kind of 2.5 kind of minutes and everything. So probably going to give us a lot more than they gave us last time, and probably going to give us like a lot of, you know, up close HD shots of Hugh Jackman's face to really sell how much of Wolverine and Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is going to be in this movie, working with Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and everything. You know, the dream team up, the team up that we quite literally had, oh, I mean, we did get it in Origins, but this is the one people actually want. This is the one, this is by far the more kind of authentic and legitimate team up between these two actors and the two characters and everything that we're going to get in this movie as well. You know, like he even had to modify Origins movie footage for Deadpool 2 and everything. So Deadpool 3 is where we get it. This is where we get it. So yeah, I don't really know what else there is to say. So without further ado, let's see what's in store.
I told you, you're not welcome here. You're not welcome anywhere. Now get the fuck out of my bar.
Just give me one more drink and then I'll leave.
Hi, Peanut. I want you to come with me right now.
Look, lady, I'm not interested.
All right, well, I'm sort of on the tick-tick, so upsy daisy. Here we go.
Oh boy. You're manhandling. Oh.
Whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want that.
Unless you want to take a deep breath through your fucking forehead, I suggest you reconsider.
Oh, wait, which Wolverine is this gonna be though? Like, we're going multiversal clearly. Oh, he's got the yellow suit and everything.
Everything that I've ever cared about.
Not my fucking problem.
Like, I am fully questioning if this is a Wolverine we've actually seen before, or if this is one from...
Come again.
This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Oh, yeah. So this might not be a Wolverine we've actually seen before. Oof.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself.
July is about to be action-packed. Ooh, short sleeves too.
I don't know anything about saving worlds, but you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero.
You
No?
were an X-Man. You were the X-Man. I am soaking wet right now.
Oh, those claws look so good. Oh, they're fighting each other too.
Boys are so
Oh,
silly.
damn. Emma Corrin!
This is what I'm talking about.
Whoa, is that Ant-Man's helmet?
Big slow motion action.
That was Ant-Man's helmet, right? And it opened up and there was something underneath
Who
it.
knows if you live or die?
Oh, like a giant man helmet. Oh, damn.
Let's
Oh,
fucking go.
let's fucking go.
Fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Oh, that's a ring portal. That's a Doctor Strange ring portal.
Want to do some cocaine?
Hey, cocaine is the one thing that Feige said is off limits.
Movie and marching
They
powder.
know all the slang terms. They have a list.
Even snowboarding?
Even disco dust.
White girl
Oh,
interrupted?
Board
jeez.
bump.
Do you want
Oh,
to build
jeez.
a snowman?
Yes. But I can't.
Let's fucking go. Okay. they did kind of go to the lengths of clarifying that this is a Wolverine we actually haven't seen before. I think even Matthew McFadden's TVA character said this is a Wolverine that failed his entire world and everything. So I mean, they're clarifying that this is another version of Logan that didn't save it, like that failed his entire world. So, you know, clearly now, I mean, they were obviously going to go multiversal with this because it's Deadpool anyway, but then now I think that they're saying that, you know, this is actually nothing to do with the Logan from Logan. This is actually a Wolverine from a completely different kind of timeline, another world as a whole, you know, as evidenced by the suit too. So even Wolverines in different universes actually have different suits and everything. So, you know, because then even in the actual X-Men kind of chronology too, like with we have like different timelines happening all the time, like the McAvoy and Sir Patrick Stewart kind of, you know, kind of timelines kind of converging and different endings being a thing and all that kind of stuff. Like Wolverine himself is like is at the very least somewhat of a consistency in that continuity, but we've never had like a different actor playing a de-aged Wolverine. He's always looked like Hugh Jackman, no matter how young or how old he is, from X-Men 1 from the early 2000s right to now. You know, they've always had Hugh Jackman playing Wolverine. I think the one exception was the kid they had playing young Logan in Origins. That was it. But other than that, it's always been Hugh Jackman. So, you know, I mean, to be fair, I think he does actually have a healing factor that keeps him from aging at like a human pace. So it helps to just keep the same actor and just kind of, you know, do it off with that. But yeah, no, I think, but with this one, I think he's got a different suit. He looks a little bit different. He still maintains the whole kind of the same aesthetic that Wolverine has, but for the most part, he does, like, you know, I think he does seem like a quite a different Wolverine as well. We have Emma Corrin. I think they are in this. I think where were they? I think they're bald as well, and I think that they've got like telekinesis. I think that they use like telekinesis to actually drop Wolverine or Deadpool down at some point. Yeah, I think they're like coming downstairs and everything. I think that looks like teeth and a skull. So I think that must be the Giant Man thing, right? Because then we had a shot of the Giant Man helmet opening up. I don't know. There was like a shot of like the Giant Man helmet, and the Giant Man helmet opened up, and I think that, seeing as that's teeth, that must be his skull. Yeah, this shot right here. So are there other mutants here? Like this looks like a Zazel. I'm pretty sure that looks like a Zazel from First Class, and then that looks like that looks like Lady Deathstrike. That looks like Lady Deathstrike, and then I don't know if that's Frog or... Because I don't know if they're going to try and actually bring in... Because they're bringing back Pyro. Pyro was in the teaser trailer. They brought the same actor for Pyro and everything. So I don't know if maybe that's like a hint towards more characters from the original series and even the actual reboot series and everything coming through. As also Azazel, Lady Deathstrike, maybe Frog... you know, maybe some Days of Future Past people too, just other mutants who have come from the same timeline or even different timelines too, you know. So maybe it's like a Wolverine from another timeline that we've never seen before, but then other characters that we've seen from the original series coming through. But then there's like a Giant Man helmet and it opens up. So I don't know if this is like Scott from another universe or even Hank, maybe like from a timeline where Ant-Man was always Hank Pym and he never recruited Scott Lang, or Scott Lang doesn't exist, so maybe it's just Hank, but then he died as Giant Man and then his body kind of retained that kind of form and everything, and it just opens up and there's like teeth and it's like skull there. So that's wild. This is giving off like Mad Max vibes, like Fury Road vibes and stuff. Again, I did Matthew McFadden's, I think his name is Paradox. He said that like this is a Wolverine that let down his entire world, and then they even re-established that through other shots and other lines, like you know, like even Deadpool calling him out on that, and a shot of like Logan kind of like falling apart in like a graveyard or whatever it was. So I think whatever happened, I mean, given like Wolverine and his status and like his power levels and what he is and what he can endure, I feel like maybe it's like they're saying he let his world down, but I think, you know, don't know if he just failed to save it or if he just couldn't stop what happened, you know. Like maybe if him and the X-Men and any other kind of teams that exist in these universe, maybe they were all fighting the same threat, or maybe they just got overwhelmed. But then him being him with his healing factor and his survival skills, like maybe if he actually was the only one who actually managed to outlast or survive whatever kind of apocalypse kind of actually happened, if it was Apocalypse himself or if it was just like another kind of apocalypse level event or whatever happened. But I think clearly he's also kind of dealing with some kind of survivor's guilt too, because then he didn't take kindly to Wade calling him out on it and everything, and he seems to kind of still be reeling in from that loss, and like survivor's guilt, like being the only survivor and actually having lost everyone that he knew, and having lost like an entire kind of world and everything that he came from, and now he's just kind of maybe like in another universe, and he kind of hopped from universes. Or that's a Goliath, isn't it? I just clocked it. Yeah, I think just pausing the frame right now, like that head, like that's a Goliath. So that's from Loki. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we were already dealing with the TVA, so it makes sense we actually then might be going into the void, like the void at the end of time when things get pruned and everything. You then meet Goliath and everything, so that's Goliath. So we're going to be, I think that's also, oh, I think that's the Giant Man helmet too. I don't know if that's his body, like, just laying flat across that thing. I don't know if that's just how it is. Maybe it's actually lying flat on the ground. So maybe Giant Man got pruned or something, you know. Maybe it could be from Civil War. Maybe he did something he wasn't supposed to, and the TVA came along and said, no, that's not how it's meant to go. So then they pruned him, and then he ended up, and then maybe he ended up here. But that is Goliath. So interesting. Oh, Goliath, and there's daylight too. I don't know if we ever actually saw daylight in Loki's version of the void or anything like that. Yeah, and that is a Doctor Strange ring portal. I have no idea how that's going to come to be. Like, Multiverse of Madness already established that there are definitely multiple and potentially even infinite versions of Strange himself. Like, there were definitely, you know, infinite versions of Strange, and we saw a few of them die, but then that did definitely establish that there could be infinite more. So, I mean, even if this isn't the one from the mainstream MCU that we've seen so far, this could easily be a Strange film. I don't know, maybe just a sorcerer from somewhere, you know, opening up a ring portal. But I mean, this, I can't lie. Thinking about it, I would kind of love maybe if they ever so slightly retcon, or just like if they make like the tiniest kind of change to Endgame, wherein it's like in Endgame, Wong does have that Strange actually does have that line, like, you know, is that everyone? Like have we got everyone we need to fight Thanos and everything? And then Wong's like, what, you wanted more? So then all of a sudden they reckon that to be like, oh, one more portal opens up, and then we see fucking Deadpool and Wolverine jump through and be like, oh, we're here too, we finally got the rights. It took us some time. We finally got the rights, we finally got the people. So now, I mean, we don't really have the budget to bring everyone in, but hey, you got us too. You got two with healing factors and super deadly assassin skills and all that kind of shit. What more could you need? So then it's like, oh yeah, just hold up, two more people, and then now we're going to fight Thanos. So now we actually get Deadpool and Wolverine bringing at least two of the Fox properties into, based on the background, that they actually may well be trying to escape Goliath. But it would be cool if they escape Goliath, but then the portal actually ends up leading them into the heat of yet another battle and everything. So I mean, it would be even funny if they do jump into that scene, but they're like, oh, we just escaped one apocalypse, we're not about to go into another, and then they actually jump out of that scene again too. So then technically they were there, they just never actually fought. They actually just kind of jumped into yet another portal and actually kind of just kind of noped their way out of that battle too, being like, you know, it would be cool to be here, but it technically didn't actually happen, so we can't actually be here, and we definitely can't be here for too long. But cocaine is the one thing Feige said is off limits. Everything else is fine. The swearing, the gore, everything else that makes Deadpool, classical Deadpool, is completely fine. But cocaine is off, and even like the other name said, even like do you want to build a snowman? But yeah, oh god. So I think this is him being him. I feel like he's gonna throw in a smattering of like tongue-in-cheek and maybe even not so tongue-in-cheek and super kind of in-your-face kind of Disney jokes and Disney puns and all that kind of stuff. And personally, I kind of want to see him take advantage of it, because I think, you know, you would not expect, and you probably wouldn't even be all too comfortable with like the X-Men or the Fantastic Four or any of them actually doing that, like being able to do that same thing or doing that same thing. So I think like Deadpool, he would be the perfect one to take advantage of this, and I feel like he should, you know, like it's literally it's going to be like a one-time opportunity anyway, you know. Like before this, it's been references about actually eventually joining, and now they have joined, so now they can actually take advantage of that kind of comedy and that kind of humor. So it's going to be fun to see them still kind of, you know, like them being able to do all that they can do with their rating, with the content, with the vulgarity and the explicitness of all the stuff they're going to do, but then them still having boundaries and like, you know, like we can show people getting their brains blown out, we can show dismemberment, and we can, you know, have all the the explicit kind of language we want and everything, but we draw the line at showing people taking drugs or exchanging drugs or anything like that. Drug use is a no. Maybe just kind of like, you know, like in like just really blurry and in the background so no one can make it out. But, you know, showing Deadpool and Wolverine just kind of slicing someone's head clean off and dicing it into like a mushy soup or something, that's totally fine. That's great. That's fine. So, but yeah, I think for the most part that is pretty much it. Everything about this looks like a really fun kind of comic booky joyride, and I want to see it again. Like, this is a team up for the ages, and it's going to be really cool to see Hugh Jackman back in this as well. I mean, again, this isn't really going to interfere with Logan in any way, shape or form, so I don't know if this is going to make him more open to like actually returning as Wolverine, maybe for more cameos in the future as well, you know. But I don't know. I don't know exactly where this will lead in terms of actually bringing in like X-Men and stuff. I mean, we got the Fantastic Four coming in. We've got like an official cast, and I think I think they did confirm it's going to be set in like the 60s or something. So that's going to be a really cool kind of design to see for the team and a really cool format and everything. So with this one, you know, I think whoever they can bring forth from the past kind of era and everything, it's going to be cool to see that as well. And just what sorts of opportunities this offers to the kind of future of the X-Men in the MCU. You know, I'm just intrigued to see it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this all unfolds and what it offers and everything. So, yeah, it should be cool. But yeah, that was my official reaction to the official trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. So, yeah, there it is. Thank you guys, as always, so much for being here and for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then feel free to leave a like and comment on what you thought of the trailer, what you're looking forward to, any kind of theories, any new theories that this trailer offered you that you didn't have before, anything that you hope to see in the movie. Leave that down below. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So until next time, bye bye for now.